Hi lovelies! Strawberry season is here and we are celebrating today with this absolutely delectable strawberry vanilla crisp. And it is so good served with vanilla ice cream. Honestly, it's gonna blow your mind. The best part is it is actually really easy to make, so I can't wait to share it with you. Now where I live, strawberry season is actually really short. It's usually only about 3 to 4 weeks. And so I have to come up with lots of ways to use them. Now if you're looking for some great strawberry recipes, I already have a ton of great ones on the channel, including these absolutely delectable strawberry scones that will change your life. So once you're done watching this yummy video, don't hesitate to go watch that, super yummy. But this strawberry vanilla crisp is my new favorite. So in my bowl, I have got about 6 cups of strawberries that I've just chopped up. And to that, I'm going to add some sugar. Now, of course, strawberries are already nice and sweet on their own, but they're also a little bit tart. So we do need a little bit of sugar to offset that tartness and to make this totally dessert worthy. If you're not into using granulated sugar in this recipe, you can go ahead and use some maple syrup, some honey, some agave, or even some coconut sugar would be a really great substitute here. Then we want to make sure that our strawberries, as they cook in the oven, get sort of thick and syrupy and juicy. And a great way to do that is with some flour or some cornstarch. So I've got just a couple tablespoons of flour headed into my bowl as well. I also want to add a little liquid to this. I'm going to do that with the juice of half a lemon. You could use actually just a little bit of water instead, but the lemon adds just a bit of tartness and flavor as well. And then I want to go ahead and build in this amazing vanilla flavor, because vanilla and strawberries are 2 flavors that were just meant to be together. So first here, I've got a little bit of vanilla extract, which of course makes everything taste better. But if you want to make this extra special, which I totally do, you can go ahead and add the seeds of a vanilla bean to this. So I've got the seeds from half of a vanilla bean. All you really need to do to get the seeds out of the vanilla bean is basically to run a paring knife down the center, so you split the vanilla bean in half, and then you can just run your knife along 1/2 of the bean and all the seeds will come out, and what you end up with is something like this. And it looks like sort of just like a blob, but it's actually, you know, hundreds of these teeny tiny little vanilla bean seeds that carry so much incredible flavor. So I want to make sure that my strawberries are really nicely coated in the flour, the sugar, and of course those vanilla beans, so everything has that beautiful vanilla flavor. Now at this point, I'm ready to transfer my mixture into the dish it's going to be baked in. Now you could use a baking dish here if you wanted to, that would totally work, but I wanted to make this look nice and rustic, so I've actually opted to use a cast iron skillet instead. Now one thing to keep in mind, no matter what kind of pan you're using, is you're going to want to grease it really well, because of course this is going to become really nice and syrupy and sweet, and then those types of desserts always love to stick to your pan. So whatever you are using, make sure you use a little bit of coconut oil or something like that, another flavorless oil, to really grease your pan well. One other thing to keep in mind is that this is going to get really sort of bubbly, and in doing so could go over the sides of your pan. To save yourself from having to clean your oven, because nobody likes scrubbing their oven, at least I don't, I'm gonna put this on a baking sheet. So whatever mess happens is going to at least be contained to the baking sheet. Trust me, that is a good thing. Once I've got my strawberries in my cast iron skillet, I'm just gonna set it aside while I get to work on creating this incredible crisp topping. So if you've ever wondered what the difference between a crisp and a crumble is in terms of desserts, a crisp is made with oats, while a crumble is not. So today we are definitely making a crisp topping. So the first step is going to be adding some oats to my bowl. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some flour to this. I also have some brown sugar here. If you wanted to swap in some coconut sugar, you're definitely welcome to, but brown sugar, of course, is classic in a dessert like this. I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt, because we know salt really balances out all those sweet flavors really beautifully. And finally, optional but totally delicious, I've got some slivered almonds here. I find they add a really nice sort of crunchy texture to this. Once I've got all of that mixed up in my bowl, the final step is going to be adding some butter to this. So I've got about 6 tablespoons here. Keep in mind that the full written recipes are always available in the description box below the video, guys. So if you're ever wondering what the measurements are, go ahead and just click show more and you'll see the full recipe there. Now, once my butter is in my bowl, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my hands to get it really well incorporated. You just wanna sort of break it up and work it in to that flour, oat, and sugar mixture, which is actually really easy and a really fun job for the kids. If you've got little hands in the kitchen, definitely go ahead and let them do this. It's the perfect gig for them. And that's it, that's our crisp topping. Then the final step before baking is just to add our crisp topping all over our beautiful strawberries. So I'm just going to do that with my hands and get this really nicely covered. Guys, this smells amazing already. I can't even imagine what it's gonna smell like once it's baked. Now that my topping is ready, it is time to get this into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for between, say, 40 and 45 minutes. You'll know it's ready when that crisp topping is nice and golden and that strawberry mixture is just bubbling around the edges. Guys, this stuff smells incredible, looks incredible, and believe me, tastes incredible. You can serve it just as it is, all on its own, but I definitely prefer it served up with some delicious vanilla ice cream. Like I said, it is sure to become one of your new favorite summer desserts, and I hope you love it as much as I do. If you do, don't forget to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me a photo, because I always love seeing your kitchen creations. Keep in mind that we have just launched our brand new website, thedomesticgeek.com. It was in need of a big makeover, and we have done just that. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. In addition to the brand new website where you can find all the Domestic Geek recipes, I have also created 4 brand new ebooks for you guys that I am so happy to share. Included in those ebooks is my brand new dessert ebook, which is full of some of my very favorite desserts. I think you guys are going to adore it. If you want to support the channel and purchase a copy of your very own, you can go ahead and use this promo code for 20% off. I hope you guys love the new site and that it becomes a really helpful resource to all of you. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.